Hello there, saludo mal tiempo report. En este informe hablo en español primero, and then I'll speak in whatever language this is. Yes, sí. Hay un tormenta tropical por aquí, por aquí. Esta es tormenta tropical Ivo. Ivo está aquí. En México tiene un aviso de ciclón tropical. Y sí, la tormenta tropical Ivo mantiene su desplazamiento hacia el noroeste, pasando muy cerca de la costa occidental de Baja California Sur. Sus bandas nubosas cubren Baja California Sur y el noroeste de México, sí. Y recomendaciones: debido a su trayectoria se prevé que origine lluvias fuertes, 20 a 50 milímetros, a muy fuertes, 50 a 70 milímetros, vientos de 40 a 60 kilómetros por hora con rachas de 60 a 80 kilómetros por hora y oleaje de 2 a 3 metros en Baja California Sur y el sur de Sonora. Sonora, sí, es la verdad, es según el SMN y según el NHC. Hay una vigilancia de tormenta tropical por esta zona o para esta zona y un aviso de tormenta tropical por o para estas zonas. En este texto y es en esas palabras, no sé, es la verdad. Por aquí hay unas pocas zonas de probabilidad, sí, unas pocos. Tiene 4. No, 5. Aquí, 6. Aquí, sí. Primero, aquí hay una zona de probabilidad 10%, 30%, 10%. Pero en esta zona, en los próximos 5 días, creo que tiene una probabilidad de 70% por o para esta zona aquí. Y por aquí hay una zona de probabilidad 10% por o para esta perturbación tropical. Tiene una zona de probabilidad de 10% según el CPHC. Y según el JTWC, esta zona por aquí tiene una probabilidad mediana, sí. Y hay una tormenta tropical por aquí. Peva, no hay ninguna peligro afectando-ti, creo que, o espero que sí. Y es todo para hoy, creo que, no sé, hay muchas cosas en todas partes, sí. So, in English, I can speak just a little bit better. Yeah, just a smidge. So, we've got this thing, Tropical Storm Ivo. Well, we've got if we go back to the page, we've got some tropical storm watches and some tropical storm warnings in effect for these different areas, with the land hazards being wind, rainfall, and surf. And according to the Mexican advisory, I don't know what to call it, the advisory per the Servicio Meteorológico Nacional in Mexico, see, so they're expecting, what is it, rain. I can't think of the word. Lluvias, yes, rains, strong to very strong rains, and winds from 40 to 60 kilometers per hour, with gusts from 60 to 80 kilometers an hour, and waves of heights of 2 to 3 meters in Baja California Sur, in el sur de Sonora. Sí, por the advisory there. So, yeah. And then, of course, we've got all these different areas of probability. So, this one here there's 2 that are basically interesting. This thing that is a medium chance of tropical cyclone formation in the next 24 hours. And then this thing here that, even though it now, at the moment, has a lower percent, which is 10% compared to this thing that has a 30, this thing has as high as a 70% in the next 5 days. But pretty much everything else, like this, I think has a 10 right now and a 10 for the rest of the 5 days. I believe that's the same story with this. 30 right now, 30 in the next 5 days. So yeah, this thing here and this thing over here are the most likely to become something. And then, of course, this thing, since it's part of Central Pacific Hurricane thing, there's no outlook bubbles for it. Bubbles, circles, I don't know what to call it. So yeah, that is what is going on. Did I mention this one? Peva, who crossed the international date line, but don't believe there's any land hazards out there. And frankly, I'm quite shocked that it's still a tropical storm, considering how north it is. I would have thought, I haven't checked the sea surface temperatures, of course, but I would have figured it would have hit, colder sea surface temperatures way, way long ago or whatnot. So yes, that is what is happening in the land of tropical cyclones at the moment. In the land of U.S. severe thunderstorm weather, got a watch in effect for North Dakota, yes, in Minnesota until 8 p.m. this evening. Couple of warnings in effect as of the time I loaded the page that were nowhere near the watch in Nevada. So 2 different severe thunderstorm warnings, but those will probably be long since expired at the time that you're watching this. So, in general today, this is the outlook map showing the probability of 58 mile per hour in greater winds. So here's your biggest threat, which is, of course, basically where the watch is at the moment, and the 5% back there. Here's the hail map, which is almost identical, except for the fact that it loses this. And this is the probability today of 1 inch or larger hail. And this is just tiny little bit of Minnesota. Well, tiny-ish. Tiny-ish when you compare it to the rest of the country. Tiny bit of probability for a tornado today, 2% chance. And of course, I always like to point out, doesn't mean it couldn't happen anywhere else. It just means that it's not seen to be favorable or whatnot. Tomorrow drops back down to 5%, at least that's what's forecast as of now. 5% chance in general for tomorrow for the severe weather. Severe thunderstorm effects, yes. SevereWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of this screencast. WikiWix is WICKEDWX.com. And Cyclocane is CYCLOCANE.com. There you go, there's a wide view of... Oh, I forgot the Atlantic. There you go. There, just stretches all the way from here to there. Yes, that was very... From here to eternity, that's better. Yeah. Anyway, that is it for today. And hopefully you're staying safe out there.